Pat Tuffin has lived alone for 16 years. Her husband died in 1997 and she still misses him.
I do miss my husband a lot because he used to do such a lot for me, and even the family used to do a lot.
She struggles to leave her home. She doesn't see anybody.
I can't get on a train now. No, I did used to, but after this being ill, I can't face it.
She's not the only one. It has been revealed that up to 10 people a day visit their doctor just because they're lonely. Some people are in old age, but it's not just the elderly. In fact, loneliness is a big issue amongst some of the youngest members of society. Like Ben, who became socially isolated after his dad committed suicide.
When my dad died, I was always with him, and when I just lost him, I just felt like I didn't know where he was anymore, and I just didn't know what the hell was going on.
Ben was feeling so low that he considered taking his own life.
Tried it a couple of times, what my dad done, and then I had my mate just walk into my room basically every single time, and I was just there like passed out, and he got me from the roof, and so I was happy that I did actually, well, that I'm still here now. Not like where my dad is. I was just stupid at that point.
Ben and people like Marcus Collins are being helped by charity Open House. Marcus has been on his own for years after he was kicked out of home by his dad.
And I didn't know where I was going to be from one day to the next. One minute I could be Gloucester, Stride, Cheltenham. So you was always on the move until obviously you find somewhere to, obviously people to take you in. Because you came from people with like 10 people around you to obviously just yourself really, and then so it gets lonely sometimes.
Although old enough to leave the charity, Marcus is lonely and keeps coming back.
Got on with all the staff here really, and then I just obviously had a bond with all the staff members, and then obviously it's like a part of the furniture really. But
Ben and Marcus came to Open House with many problems. Chief Executive Claire Mould says one of the biggest things they combat is loneliness, an issue which can lead to suicide.
The most important thing that we provide is socialisation, interface with another individual. We've seen a dramatic increase since November in the number of attempted suicides. They are categorically cries for help.
They are not the only people at risk of loneliness. Single parents like Stephen, who has recently been made redundant, are at danger of becoming depressed. How does he spend his day?
All on my own. No one to speak to but myself, talk to myself. Trying to plan the next day, which will be the same thing, same routine. Looking for a job down the library. It's really nice to have a partner to talk to all the problems. Hopefully it will probably help to solve a few problems. Because you have someone to talk to and help you progress.
So loneliness is something that affects people of all ages, but it's only just becoming widely recognised. Charities that help the elderly have set up the campaign to end loneliness. And although it is focused on pensioners, the group says it offers advice to single parents and invites people of all ages to their events. For those younger in life, help isn't so easy to find, and it is left to individual charities like Open House to plug the gaps. It provides help and support, as well as a place where they can find friends.
As a charity, we initially started off supporting 16 to 25-year-olds. Because of the enormous need, that has extended from 14 to 40 now. Open House provides an opportunity for the most vulnerable members of our community to have a place to come where they feel welcome, where they don't feel threatened, where they feel that they can come and just be a normal part of society.
Open House can only help a small number of people at any one time, but when they do get the support, many of the young people who come here really thrive.
Now that I've basically finished school, I've just tried buckling down a lot. I've got 100% attendance, I'm getting 100% through all of my lessons, so not bad.
The campaign to end loneliness and Open House are always there to help. please contact them via the web pages below.